All right. I'm gonna show how to do the cream of rice that I have been doing lately. Now I will say that this is the maple waffle cream of rice, and I normally use the brown sugar cinnamon, but since we're traveling, we just only brought one bag, but we chose the maple waffle. Still the same thing. Still the same thing. It'll just have a little bit more of a maple taste than a brown sugar taste. Brown sugar cinnamon taste. So first I measure it out, and of course this is just whatever your diet is, and my diet currently is allowing me 65 grams. Let me make sure it's even on grams. So I'm doing 65 grams of cream of rice. That is a little extra. There we go. And then a little extra step I like to do to make it that extra cinnamony is we have this Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cinnadust. So give that a little bit of razzle dazzle in there.
And then leave all your ingredients out to the side so they can see it too.
Oh, of course, yes. We can leave the ingredients
That way,
out.
once you finish cooking it, everybody can have that recipe too that you do.
Okay. So just kind of mix it in. It literally doesn't look like much right now. We'll add the protein afterwards. So let me, that was supposed to go in there. That's my bad. Put the cup back in there. Put that thing back where it came from. We're so bumpy. And then, now what I do with water, I'm sure that there is a specific way you measure this, but I just eyeball it. So I don't really know how else to just say, just eyeball it.
You don't want it too much. You don't want too much water in there.
I need
I
a
got a
little
good
bit more.
way to explain it. You
Okay.
probably want maybe even like a little bit more than that, like a 1/4 inch over or a 1/2 inch of water over
Can
the.
you also get me a spoon too, so I can kind of mix this? Okay. So
Yeah,
now
so just let them see that. And then you can always add more as you're cooking or.
So just kind of spread it around. Because with the water, it's just more of like how soft you want the cream of rice. And of course, it could be also a little gritty. So you just want to make sure that you put enough water in there. That way it's not so like crunchy. Are you done with the microwave?
Yep.
Okay, now I gotta be careful. I will say it's a lot easier to do it in a glass bowl because you can like see it, but all we have are Tupperware since we are traveling, so we'll just have to make do with what we got. And then I like to start it off personally at a 2-minute start base and then just kind of go from there. So set it for 2 minutes and we'll see. All right, so I've noticed specifically with Redcon MRE Light, it soaks up and it kind of gives it this thick texture, but with other proteins, it makes it more runny. So that's why specifically it needs to be the Redcon MRE Light. And this flavor is the banana bread flavor. If I had the tub, I would show you guys, but obviously we're traveling and I'm not gonna bring the entire tub. So I just put a couple scoops in here so I can do my scoops still in my cream of rice. And this is where you want to be careful. The protein powder might get a little everywhere, so just kind of lightly stir it in there. But I've also done this with the cream of rice. There is also a chocolate flavor. I think it's like some sort of like like brownie batter cream of rice, I think.
Yeah.
And MRE has like a cookies and cream protein powder. So I've done the brownie with the cookies and cream. So it's been kind of like a cookie brownie, I guess, basically. So yeah, there's like different flavors of cream of rice and proteins that you can make with this. But you can kind of see how with me mixing the protein, it kind of is given this like thick little kind of like battery texture. But we still got some protein we need to mix in, so just make sure we get all of that. But So then once I spread it out, kind of like a loaf, in a way, since it is banana bread, we've got also sugar-free syrup. This is optional, but I just like it. Just adds a little bit of something. You don't need much. A lot goes a long way. Just kind of spread that out as well on top. And then can't forget a little bit more of the razzle dazzle of cinnamon on top. And then kind of like spread that around too. That way it's not so powdery on top. You could also use actual cinnamon. Again, with us traveling, just doing with what we got, and we've got the cinnamon dust. But here we go. Tastes like maple banana bread.
I bet that's so fire.
Mm-hmm. There you have it.